will be zooming back in for Baylor at SMU. What a game. Double overtime. You cannot complain when you get a double overtime game anywhere in the country. Baylor preserves their streak over the Ponies and win 48-45 again in double overtime. This was just a game that was a nice back and forth. Really, SMU kind of just kept on letting Baylor get back into it. I think the problem was that they just couldn't run the clock out, and it was too much of the, again, allowing that window to be open for Baylor. Both the quarterbacks went on a tear, to be quite honest with you. Sawyer Robinson, 440 yards. Kevin Jennings, 295. It was just a crazy stat game where, like, you're basically playing like video game numbers on that. Our big question, are the Waco Bears going to get KO'd again? And they almost did. And they just got back up every time they got knocked down. SMU multiple times in this had 2 touchdown leads. And then for some reason, they just could not get it done on defense. And again, Sawyer Robinson, not a single interception in his name for this game there in Dallas. The running game came in and complimented him real nice and not put so much pressure on him. Bryson Washington had 31 carries for 115 yards. That was a lot of crucial, just grind it through the ground kind of stuff there. 2 touchdowns also for him. But Kevin Jennings just couldn't, again, get the job done, it seemed like. TJ Harden, Chris Johnson, those guys combined for over 25 or 26 yards. TJ Harden, 115 with 19 carries. He had a big 40-yarder. He ended up also getting 3 touchdowns. I think he had like back-to-back touchdowns off of those drives where they were scoring. But yeah, it just was mostly offense, no defenses to see whatsoever. Yeah, just super disappointing. I think the biggest disappointment here was, again, more special teams. The 1% part of the game that kind of cost SMU towards the end there. Unfortunately, Colin Rogers, the kicker, missed a field goal at the end to win it, and then also missed the field goal in overtime, which then allowed Baylor to get the go-ahead and get in that last field goal. It wasn't hard to set up. It was kind of a nice little shot. They basically, again, ran the ball enough towards the end to allow themselves to win this game. Again, Sawyer Robinson, great job. Just an excellent footballer right there. Our score difference was going to be 13 points in favor of SMU. It looked like it was going to be that. When I was looking at this game in the morning, as we were doing the Iowa State Iowa game there in Ames, I was like, oh crap, okay, it looks like SMU is going to be able to run away with this with multiple possessions. But again, Baylor just kept on coming back. It seemed like they found that extra gear that they didn't have against Auburn. And on top of that, they didn't make big mistakes. Again, no interceptions, not really allowing huge plays. They caused some turnovers, even though I technically both these teams fumbled the ball. It was more or less like coming back from those mistakes and being able, again, to find that extra gear. Michael Trigg, who was kind of the go-to target in the Auburn game, not too many crazy stats. He was kind of the thing I thought Sawyer Robinson needed, but in the end, it was Josh Cameron and Ashton Hawkins, who were, longtime receivers there. They combined for 296 yards together. That was them just going off and exploiting this SMU secondary, who I thought would have played a hell of a lot better, especially towards the end. When Baylor needs to pass it, they just could not get the right pressure in or the coverage. That combination just was not visible. Romello Brinson, he was a guy we thought Kevin Jennings was going to be able to be his go-to. He had 4 receptions for 126 yards, 2 touchdowns as well. Janelle Cooper, 2 receptions for 89 yards. They were just hitting home runs together. and that just was not good enough. And that's also why SMU couldn't put them away, is that they only were able to hit home runs. They were not able to have like sustainable drives on allowing, again, the Waco Bears back in to win 48-45 there in double overtime. And the streak continues. That goes back to 1986. SMU's gonna have, unfortunately, to keep on thinking about that and the possibilities of ending a now 17-game losing streak to the Baylor Bears.